Hey guys, George here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be answering the question, is the John Mayer Stratocaster still worth it in 2022? As the years go on, these things continue to be more expensive and more rare. Let me give you guys a little history lesson on this particular guitar. First, we'll have to talk a little bit about John and his relationship with Fender. He grew up a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, so much so that as a budding guitarist, he saved up and he bought himself a Stevie Ray Vaughan signature Strat. And you can really see the design cues and similarities between his signature guitar and that Stevie Ray Vaughan signature. As John rose to fame in the early 2000s, one guitar became synonymous with his tone and his playing, and that is the Fender Stratocaster. So it made sense that Fender would give him a signature guitar pretty quickly. Yeah, a partnership between them made sense, and this was the mid-2000s, so the guitar industry was in a very different place and guitar prices were in a very different place. And so the guitar came out mid-2000s. It was pretty well received, but at the same time flew under the radar a bit. And I think that's because most guitar shops didn't just have them in stock all the time. If you wanted to hear it and play it, you'd have to order one. I'm going to play some slightly overdriven tones for you, and I'll switch through the different pickups so you can see how each pickup takes the overdrive. I really like every position. The bridge isn't my favorite, but that's because I think most Strat bridge sounds are kind of ice picky. This one does a good job at not being too ice picky, but it's still really bright. But I mean, the neck, the 2 and 4 positions are just stellar. I mean, I'll play those again. I'm going to play some clean sounds for you. I'll cycle through all 5 positions so you can get a good idea of what this sounds like in each position. Just straight clean through the amp, no effects, no anything. A little bit of reverb actually, but that's about it. Alright, here it is on the neck pickup. This guitar also makes for a really great rhythm guitar. It's really percussive and lively. and its scoop nature makes it so that the dynamics of your pick attack are really pronounced. Have a listen. All right, let's talk about a few of my favorite and least favorite features of this guitar. So I love the tuners. These vintage tuners tune really well, and the string through the top thing makes it really easy to change strings. I really like the neck profile. It's like a chunky C, not too chunky, but just fits in your hand really well. And the frets are really nice. They're jumbo Dunlop frets. Make it really easy to play and bend. And of course the pickups. I mean, these Big Dipper pickups are just phenomenal. Crystal clear. They're scooped and they're just like super percussive, and they inspire you to be really musical. Things I don't like too much are, it didn't come with a back plate, and if you want one, you gotta like screw the holes in yourself, which isn't great. And the thing that really irks me about this is like the vintage neck, where you gotta put an Allen, you have to take off the neck basically to adjust the action. That's annoying. I probably would have never bought it myself if I didn't get to hear it and play it beforehand. Let me tell you that story. So I actually worked at a guitar shop at the time, and I was on the lookout for a Strat, always looking to buy a new guitar. And I've played all the Strats in the shop, and all the ones that would come in. You know, something would come in, I'd grab it off the wall and play it just to see, you know. One day I walked in to work and I heard a Strat I hadn't heard before, and this one sounded special. So I peeked over and it was a customer playing it, and I had to know, is this guy's hands just magical, or is there something about that Strat? So once he was done playing it, I kind of stalked him back over, and I was hoping he'd hang it up instead of bringing it to the register because I wanted to play it. So he hangs it back up on the wall. I go in, I snatch it up, I plug it in immediately. And yeah, it was the guitar. It wasn't that guy's hands. There was something special about it. After playing it, I knew I had to have it. It had these sparkly highs and these really fat lows, but a nice scooped out midsection so it didn't sound honky. Position 2 and 4 were extra stratty and extra quacky, and the guitar just had a great percussive sound to it as well. The neck was fat and comfortable with huge frets, so for me, what was not to like? At the time, I didn't have a ton of money, so $8.99 for a used Strat was kind of pricey. But at the time, they were going for $1,500, $1,600 brand new from Fender, so I figured it was a bit of a deal. One of my only apprehensions was that John Mayer's name was attached to it. At the time, I wasn't a big fan or a fan at all, but I got past that because it was a really great guitar. So everything was correct, came with its original case, all the goodies. So for me, I pulled the trigger and I've been very happy ever since. So to answer the question, is this guitar still worth it today? I don't know how to answer that. So there's a few answers, right? This guitar is a tool to make music. Are there other tools like it that can do a similar thing and get you close enough? Yeah, I think so, even for a lesser price. But if you want the specs that this particular guitar has and the pickups this particular guitar has, or you're a huge John Mayer fan or a collector of these types of things, then I think this is a must-have. I'm happy I got it when I got it, and I don't think I would pay the resale price today, but it's a great guitar and I can't see my collection without it. Those are my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. It helps the channel out a lot. I'm going to be putting out a lot more music and guitar related content in the future. So until next time, see ya.